Hi guys, this is Pule the Sage. This morning, Saturday morning. How are you? I hope you guys are okay. And I just wanted to share some quick, brief story that I shared on the group, on the Abundance Mindset group. It's amazing. I just wanted, there is there are two things basically in life that people generally need when you meet them. Two things. I would like you to record this and think about it throughout the week that's coming this coming week. Consider that people, when you meet them, they are asking two questions. They are saying, please make me feel important. And then secondly, they are saying, help me first. Please make me feel important and help me first. So have that idea in your mind this coming week. I think this story that I'm going to tell you now will help you to remember this. There was once upon a time a rabbi who got a sort of like a trance. I don't know whether it's the truth or just a story being told, but it's quite significant because this guy was taken on a trance and he was taken to hell. And then in hell, he was shown like, in hell there was like a lot of rows of tables full of food, beautiful, delicious, scrumptious food, And this guy saw these people sitting with all this food here. And then the closer he got to the people, he started now hearing cries and noises of people, screaming, shouting, and so agitated. And he discovered that these people were actually crying because they couldn't eat the food that was put before them. And the reason why they couldn't eat that food is because they had like sticks, pegs, between here and here, pegs in their arms that could not allow them to bend their arms, And then as they tried to bend their arms in trying to eat, they would hurt themselves so painfully. Excruciating pain would come out, causing them to shout out of pain. And then it's like it was so sad because these people were so hungry and so thirsty, but they couldn't eat. And then he was taken again to heaven. And he discovered something again, that the situation was exactly the same in heaven. And then, it being the same, he realized that even the people in heaven had actually pegs in their arms. But there was a difference there because now here these people were much more happier and they were talking to themselves, to each other, being happy, laughing. And he discovered something different as far as these people are concerned. And then these people, in as much as they had stakes or rather pegs in their arms, similar to the ones that were in hell, they decided, let us use this weakness to our favor. Instead of trying to feed himself, he would feed his neighbor. And then the same would apply to the neighbor, he would feed him. And then they would feed each other. And they overcame that weakness that they all had, So this guy said, wow, this is a beautiful idea. Let me go tell those guys in hell to see whether they can fix their own arrangements here. He went down to hell and said, no, guys. And then he met one of the guys who was trying to eat by himself. And then this guy told him, hey Joe, you know what, there's an easier way. Try to feed your neighbor and then your neighbor will feed you. Just that guy saying that guy got so angry and said, how dare you ask me to give this pig, this nasty smelling thing next to me food to eat while I'm hungry? Never. It will never happen. And he realized that, you know what, it's actually the attitude. It's your attitude that determines whether you are in hell or heaven. Because according to this guy's vision, the environment was the same, but the attitude of the people in that environment made all the difference. It made all the difference. So this week, I challenge you to consider the possibility that whoever you meet is asking you to make them feel important, and you to help them first. Like, you know, like those guys who have an attitude of heaven, where they help their neighbors, and their neighbors in turn help them. You'll attract help as you sow the seed of help, you know, into other people's lives. And I've also seen in my own life that when I'm going through my own challenges, I would help another person, and you find that that person or another person who's not even part of that engagement of me helping another will bless me in some other way. So I really challenge you, and I think this is something that we can pay forward, and then sort of like create a culture of, you know, considering to make others feel more welcome, you know. So this is me, Pule, the Sage, signing out and saying thank you, and I wish you all the best, and may your dreams be realized in this week to come. God bless. Bye.